This was open. This was open. You could get in, but they closed it off.
When?
Now, the walk for the last 20 years.
Soon.
Okay, it used
Early.
to be, and you could see on the ceiling, you could still see the decorations from the time.
Why
of
they
Herod.
closed it?
Because they don't claim that Herod had a temple here. They
Alright.
wanted to erase the memory of the Jewish temple. So it's kind of. Now, another thing that happened, and I'm not going to go through the whole story right now. All the way over there in the far corner, all the area underneath is hollow. Understand, all this is arches that are built on underneath. So inside of that hollow arches was basically empty area, and this whole area was huge empty. In the Crusader period, they were used as stables, and so they're known as Solomon's stables. Now, the mosque itself, this is the mosque, can hold about 7,000 to 8,000 people. Okay, and that's not really enough. So there was an access stairway that went from the mosque into the underground place, and slowly but surely the walk cleared all the debris out of it and opened it up, and that allowed for a mosque that can an area that can hold about 15,000 people. But the only access was what? A tiny stairwell through a room that has 7,000 to 8,000 people in it. You understand what kind of security hazard that is? So they went to then Prime Minister Ehud Barak and said, can we build a small emergency exit on the other side without giving any proper, conditions or whatever? And he said, okay. And they went ahead and dug out a whole chunk of earth into the area, allowing access to the underground stables. That earth is original earth from Temple Mount. Now understand, it was exposed in the Crusader period, so it's all earth that was only moved there after the Crusader period to close it up into level, ground level. However, it was moved from other areas of Temple Mount, which means it was originally from Temple Mount. Nobody moved any dirt up there. And that dirt was taken almost overnight in the year 2000 and dumped in 4 different sites around the city.
Thank you.
That's the sifting project of today. They still haven't finished sifting all of that. But that dirt has already exposed an amazing amount of artifacts from all kinds of different time periods. It does not have the value of an excavation because it wasn't found in situ, in its original depository place. But it does, according to the archaeologists in charge, Tzachi Devira and Gabi Barkai, it does have the value of a survey. Have you discussed what a survey is? I'll explain to you in the videos, right? And it tells you more or less what areas, and there's much more to talk about, but they're not going to let us into the museum. So it's just